Watch out for Tampa, man.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
The Bucs were able to overcome 3 turnovers to beat the Saints 51-27.
To the 10-yard line, he does. And all the way to the house. It's a touchdown.
If they play clean, they might drop 70 on the Saints. I've never seen anything like that.
It feels like this is the most efficient Lamar that we have seen yet.
And he will get swallowed up at the 10.
What a catch.
Throws caught. That's Donovan LeBig.
I just feel like this is a Baker Mayfield night.
The big right arm of Baker Mayfield, the weaponry they got at receiver.
This is a chance for the Buccaneers to remind everyone that they are the Super Bowl contender.
A look inside Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida. Today, a good one in store. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Jericho with Greg Olsen, the rookie, Tyler Luke, set to kick things off. And off we go on a sweltering hot day in Tampa. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. So the Buccaneers come out, and Baker Mayfield leads them out. He has found a spot to be very comfortable. The former #1 overall pick out of Oklahoma, who turned 30 in the offseason and has done a nice job with the Buccaneers the last few years.
You have to feel good, Mike, seeing Baker Mayfield back established as a franchise NFL quarterback. He had such a tough journey these last couple years, bouncing around multiple spots around the league. And then last year, down in Tampa, he has a chance to get them to the NFC Championship game just a few plays away. He continues to play up to his potential. This team's going to be tough to beat.
At the 31-yard line.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Mayfield. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
So the hope is, when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Off the play fake, it's Mayfield. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
Oh, they had a shot there, hit the 5, but it continues into the end zone. It will come back out to the 20. So the Ravens will come out, and they are led by the man who's won the MVP twice and was the runner-up a season ago. Hard to believe it is year 8 for Lamar Jackson as the Ravens quarterback.
And we all know how talented this guy is, Mike, right? From the physical sense, that's obvious, but what really separates him, and it really came through when we had a chance to talk to him this week, is really his ability to operate from the neck up. His processing speed, his decision-making. It seems like he's always one step ahead.
The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Anthony Walker, he's in for the sack. It's going to be a loss of 8 to begin the drive.
Pretty evident that the defense is just giving no time of day to any run actions. They are playing pass all the way, and he can continue to give as many play-action fakes as he wants. It hasn't affected anybody, and in this case, it results in a sack.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. On play action, here's Jackson. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
It is 3rd and long. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. Open man, right side. He's got it. That is well done there. Converting on 3rd and 15.
These third down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball. Give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Now Lamar going to hang on to it, and he'll be met in the backfield and drop behind the line of scrimmage.
So it's just a simple read, but it's really well defended. They had both the give and the pull reads both accounted for, and the play ends up going nowhere.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
35-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Here's a 3rd and 10. From the gun, Jackson. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
And he couldn't get that one to check up, and it'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. The Buccaneers offense ready to get going with their second. They send Godwin in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Baker. Gets this one into the hands of his receiver, Godwin. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up 2nd down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I think it would be a bit of an understatement, Mike, to say that this offense has come out today a bit flat. They haven't picked up a single 1st down through the first 2 drives, and barring a really aggressive decision here, they'll have to wait to their 3rd series to see if they can make it happen.
It's Riley Dixon coming on now, and John to punt for the 2nd time in this opening quarter. Doing there, they made sure he would not get free. The Ravens offense ready for their 2nd possession. They had to punt. On 1st down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4.
Jacob Parrish on the tackle. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 6. Gonna go right back to Henry. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
On third down, Jackson. He'll try and get there on the ground. Taking advantage of the room to run, a gain of 19 on the scramble.
Tackle made right at midfield. A gain of 19 yards. First down, Ravens.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contain rushing, especially on third down. Mike, you can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket, and when you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
There's a short one caught by Andrews. He'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 5. Jackson now. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. Now it's going to be third down. Back to throw, Jackson. The throw, left side, caught by Andrews. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a first down.
First down, Baltimore.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on third down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
They'll run it on first down with Henry, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Here's a 2nd and 9. And the pistol, Jackson ready. A quick slant to Flowers. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
And it's third down.
In motion comes Andrews. Jackson on 3rd and 2. He'll try to run for it. And they finally get him down, but not before he brings it to the 4-yard line. That is a gain of 20. And what a chance now. 1st and goal coming up.
Those plays are killers for a defense. You think you have the quarterback hemmed in. You think you have a chance for your pass rush to get you off the field. Instead, he gets away, picks up some tough yards, and sets his team up 1st and goal.
And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped it for no gain at the 4.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Now back at the 4 for 2nd and goal. Henry. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have third down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal for Jackson. Good blocking, and he's in. Lamar Jackson Touchdown, Ravens.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find with their second possession.
The extra point, up and good. And the Ravens will take a 7-0 lead. Field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now it's Bucky Irving to return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. Here's the Tampa Bay offense. They're going to take over once more. They've had it. Baker going to give it to Irving. And he searches for a gain of about 5.
He was brought down by Kyle Hamilton. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 29-yard line.
From the 29, here's 2nd down and 5. Throwing is Baker. Get this complete right side to Otten. And he'll get about 3 here on 2nd down before he's out of bounds.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2. Here we go. They send Evans in motion. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. And he'll be taken down, but good enough to keep this drive going. It's a 1st down.
Complete to Bucky Irving. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
They go play action with Mayfield. That is taken in by the veteran, Mike Evans. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Back-to-back gains of 10 yards. And back-to-back 1st downs. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. This is Irving, and a determined run there inside the 40. It's a gain of 9 yards.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and inches at the Ravens' 38-yard line.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Mayfield to throw. Now, screen set up for Irving. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a 1st down.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
He'll be forced out of bounds, just a couple yards short of a 1st down. That's a pickup of 8.
At the 27-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd down and 2. Right back to Irving. He brings this to about the 26-yard line. Travis Jones there to bring him down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. They'll run the sneak. And he's going to be taken down here. Looks like a pretty good spot, though. Yes, he's got it. That's a 1st down.
That's another Buccaneers 1st down. 1st and 10.
I know it's It's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
The handoff, it's Irvin. His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. 1 quarter in the books. It's the Ravens out front. We'll have more from Tampa after this. On to the second, Buccaneers in possession of the football. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. As we are ready to get back underway. Pushed out to his right. He's going to tuck it and go. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. 13 yards the game. Down to the 13-yard line.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or a pass. They've got to defend the entire playbook, and so far they've done a great job on this drive doing just that. One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need, but really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And looked like he might have had a lane, but the defense closed quickly. He did not get in. 2nd down.
In order for you to be able to operate out of this 4-3 style defense, Mike, the key is your defensive tackles, their ability to penetrate, their ability to be game wreckers. That's exactly what we saw here, his ability to get back there, make the stop at the line of scrimmage, keep it to no gain.
And this is not going to do it either. Stop for no gain. And just like that, it's 3rd and goal.
Down here this close, all it takes is one defensive lineman defeating his block and getting some penetration, and that's exactly what we saw here. Not only to stop the ball carrier short of the end zone, but to take him down for a loss.
3rd and goal. That's holding at the 2. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Things out at 7 apiece. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. On the return, it's Keaton Mitchell. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. The Ravens offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll work in a tie game here in the 2nd quarter. They'll start out on the ground with Henry.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
At the 22-yard line.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing Jackson. Left side into the hands of Hopkins. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
Jackson from the gun on third down. Taking off, he'll try to get there. A great job of knowing when to go. He gets 17 yards on that run and a first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And a Raven first down.
Having a quarterback with this ability to run is such an X factor in today's NFL. It's an element of their offense that you have to be prepared for on every single play. Here we see it on third down. Starts out as a pass. Nowhere to go with the ball. He tucks it, turns into a runner. Picks up the first down.
That's caught. Derrick Henry. And they finally catch up with him, but it's a big play, taking it into the red zone. A big play there for Baltimore. 36 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Quick throw here, taken by Hopkins. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
And he won't get away. Good open tackle there to get him down behind the line.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
Slot man gonna move in motion left. Jackson up top again. Got his man at the 6. And he's into the end zone. DeAndre Hopkins. Touchdown, Baltimore.
And here's a great example, Mike, of how experience and having some veteran players at these key spots, they can work so well together. The whole idea is you need to see the game through the eyes of the quarterback, and I think that's what the receiver did such a nice job in. He was on time, he was accurate, and you never fool your...
It's up and through. And the Ravens will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Buccaneers 7.
Once more as the kick's away. Irving now on the return. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Baker Mayfield and the Bucs ready to get back to work. They trail now 14-7. From the gun, it's Mayfield. That's his tight end, Arden. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Throwing on second down, Mayfield. He'll tuck it and take off. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the first down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he's not going to get too far tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the Ravens' 45-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9. Here's Irvin. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
The size, the speed, and the strength of this defensive tackle was on full display, Mike. He defeats the block, strikes the ball carrier at their line of scrimmage. He's able to bring him down, keep it to no gain.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. To throw is Mayfield. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Right back to Evans. He's got it again. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Over the middle, that's Godwin. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
13-yard line.
Out of the shotgun. Mayfield. That is caught. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the first down.
This has been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with 1st and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
Off the play fake. It's Mayfield. That one batted away in the end zone. Incomplete. Good coverage where you need it most. It'll be 2nd and goal.
A bit of a risky throw here in the end zone, Mike, and those windows down here tight, they close so much faster in this part of the field. By the time he let it go, the defender was already in position and was able to make a play on the ball.
To the goal line and in. Emeka Egbuka. Touchdown for Tampa Bay. He knocks it through. We'll tie things up. We are all even at 14. To the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Rashante Wester now to return it. Now an opening past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Derrick Henry heading out along with the rest of this. They'll work straight ahead with Henry. He's taken down just shy of midfield. Give him 14 on that play. One play, one first down.
First down, Baltimore.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
At the 46-yard line.
Oftentimes, the more success you have as a quarterback keeping the ball, the more attention that you're going to get from the defense. And I think that's exactly the case here. They've been burned a few times by this guy already today, but this time they were ready for him.
Third and short, Jackson. He'll take off again. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A gain of 12. And a Raven first down.
This is an element that defensively you always have to be ready to defend. You can't just accept that it's a pass and be so consumed with the receivers downfield. You have to account for the quarterback as a scrambler. You can see why, as he's able to get out of the pocket and pick up the first down.
This throw right is taken in by Fowl. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down. 2 minutes to play here in what's been an even first half. Greg and I back from Tampa after a timeout. So they move inside the 20, first and 10 at the 18. From the gun, Jackson. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4 at the 12-yard line.
They'll come up now for second down and 4. A give right up the middle to Henry. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Here comes third and 6. And the shotgun, here's Jackson. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to have the first down. They convert on third, and it sets up a first and goal. In motion goes Likely. Back to throw, Jackson. And he's in! Mark Andrews! Touchdown, Ravens. He gets it to go, and the Ravens have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. time, final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Irving now on the return. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Baker Mayfield and the Bucs ready to get back to work. And he has done everything you could ask. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Now Mayfield. Aside, he's got Ibuka. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout. They'll stop the clock. 24 seconds to go until halftime.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Baker. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick-6 for touchdown.
And Mike, and as bad as things seem, especially after that last play, the key to playing quarterback in this league, if you're going to allow bad plays to lead to more bad plays, you're not going to last very long. So it's the value of, hey, can you win the next play and then the play after that? Those are the guys that really make it in this league, and we're going to get a good test of it right here.
He's got it, and the Ravens have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game.
14.
In this first half, as this kick is away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The 35, it's 1st and 10. To throw is Mayfield. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Emeka Ibuka, the intended receiver. And it'll be 2nd down. They send Godwin in motion. They go play action with Mayfield. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. Now a signal, timeout call, 9 seconds left to play in this first half. Third and inches. Mayfield to throw. Now, screen set up for Irving. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. First and 10. Throwing is Baker. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the 3rd quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway
here on EA Sports. Wester now to return it. A good return as he takes it across the 30. Lamar Jackson and the Ravens headed back out again. And this defense has got to... In motion goes Likely. It's a zone read, and Jackson's going to keep it. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
First down, Ravens.
When this offense is really in gear, Mike, a lot of it is because of the ability of Lamar Jackson running the football. He is what makes this thing go. You can see why.
On the ground, here's Henry. And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. Lavonte David doing his work on defense.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 40-yard line.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 6. Now it's Jackson. That's into the hands of Wester. And it'll be a short pickup, and that's not enough for the first down.
5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. They'll go with the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down.
When done correctly, Mike, this is just such a high percentage call. It's kind of hard to choose another play off your call sheet. It's impossible to defend. You can know it's coming, stack the box, whatever you want to do. But most of the time, they'll just drive forward and pick up the first down.
On the handoff, it's Henry. And he'll get about 5.
Henry, the ball carrier. Vita Vea on the stop. A 5-yard gain brings up 2nd down at the 28-yard line.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 4. They'll go again here with Henry. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is 1st down.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it. And he's able to pick up the first down.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll run the draw, and here's Henry. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Shotgun draw, trying to catch him off guard here, Mike, but the defense was having none of it. Thought it took a little too long to develop. Gave that defense enough time to get back there, stop him for no gain.
From the 23, here's 2nd down and 9. They'll try to throw here with Jackson. Now he takes off. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
And this has been a familiar sight all day today for this defense. They have no answer for this quarterback as a runner. That last scramble puts him over 100 yards for the day.
Ball sitting on the 3. It is 1st down and goal. Henry is in for a touchdown.
Touchdown, Baltimore.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy.
The kick is good. And the Ravens will extend this third quarter lead.
Buccaneers 14.
Field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Irving now on the return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Bucs offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They find themselves down. Throwing is Mayfield. A pass pulled in by Irving. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Mayfield. There's Evans, he's got it. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A gain there of 15. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They have a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at their 48-yard line.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 4. Mayfield. That one is caught by Ibuka. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot, but Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
And a nice job, able to dance away and get forward for a pickup of a half dozen.
Brought down at the 23-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
From the 23, this is 2nd and 3. They send Godwin in motion. Second down throw for Mayfield. And they'll have 1st and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
13 yards on the play.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
That's Ibuka in motion. Baker to throw. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
On 2nd down, Baker.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
This is the 8th play of this drive, and it's 3rd and goal. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Oh, man, left wide open. Good play design there. Buccaneers. That is 2nd happened quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a...
He's got it. And the Buccaneers back within a couple of scores. It's 35-21. I'm sure weary defensive coordinators trying to figure out how to stop these offenses here in the second half. Here's McLaughlin now, half to score. He'll pick this one away. On the return, it's Mitchell. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Derrick Henry heading out along with the rest of this Ravens offense. The lead is a couple of touchdowns. In motion comes Andrews. Play action now. Jackson to the tight end, Likely. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 that sets up 2nd and 5.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
2nd down. Jackson. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
On play action, here's Jackson. And this one is caught, but the momentum, that'll take him out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Could not get himself turned upfield.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
Jackson up top again. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
3rd and short, Jackson. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
Ravens sending the punt team out there. He's on for the 2nd time and wouldn't mind a carbon copy of that first kick. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and come out to the 20-yard line. Baker Mayfield and the Bucs ready to get back to work. They trail by 2 touchdowns. Baker gonna give it to Irvin, who managed to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. Roquan Smith there to bring him down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 23-yard line.
2nd and 7. He'll go again here with Irvin. And this will be a Bucs first down. He's got this up to the 35.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for a first down. 1st and 10.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest, and While some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
On the bootleg, it's Mayfield. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
It's Otten in motion. A give. This is Irving. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
From the gun on third down, it's Mayfield. Oh, not a good throw there. That's across his body. It's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike. The ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
Of this Ravens offense. They start with the lead and the football. They do so with... Off the play fake. Jackson. That's caught right side. It's Hopkins. And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. 11 yards on the pass there. Good for a Raven first down.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
Brought down at the 23-yard line. Brings up second down.
Second down and 8. The shotgun, here's Jackson. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and inches.
Here's third down and a few inches. It's the quarterback with the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's fourth down.
So it's a pretty manageable third down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use fourth down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. On fourth down, out is the rookie Tyler Luke for the Baltimore field goal. This from extra point range, a 33-yard field goal attempt.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that.
More as the kick's away. On the return is Sean Tucker. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Buccaneers offense ready to take over once again. Now Mayfield. Left side, he's got Ibuka. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 8.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Throwing on second down, Mayfield. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set down. He picked up the first down.
So as the saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
Mayfield to throw on first and 10, and he can't hang on through the contact, incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, but I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Throwing is Baker. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It makes sense to try to push the ball downfield, Mike, and go to the air when you find yourself trailing by this deficit. But it also makes you very predictable. You see the defense, they're in nickel personnel, extra defensive backs on the field. It gets that much harder to throw when the defense knows it's coming.
They'll run out of the gun with Henry. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Gonna go right back to Henry. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning first and second down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in third and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do.
To the outside, catch made by Hopkins. And he'll be out of bounds, down at the 20. It's a gain of 12 there. First down, Baltimore.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets to the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
Short, complete to Likely. And he'll take this one in. Isaiah Likely. Touchdown, Baltimore. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
The kick is good. And the Ravens will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Irving now on the return. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Bucs offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. The handoff, it's Irving. And he'll
see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
2nd and 10. Mayfield to throw. Godwin working the right side. So he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That's taken in.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
So here's the Baltimore offense getting set for their next drive. They'll start really in field goal. They'll run it with Henry. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
He was brought down by Levante David. A gain of 3 brings up 2nd down at the Bucs' 30-yard line.
In motion goes Likely. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And this takes it into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Jackson to his big target, Andrews, for the Baltimore 1st down. The gun. Here's a give to Henry. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
2nd down and 3. Give, here's Henry, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
A corner who is not only a good tackler, Mike, but a willing tackler can be a huge asset to any defense. So often they get a bad rap. They're considered just pass defenders. They want to run around. But for a guy to be able to come up and force the run and keep this to no gain, man, that makes a big difference on any defense.
They'll try and run for this with Henry. Searching for some kind of seam to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
On 4th down, it's Tyler Luke for the Baltimore field goal. Officially a 29-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Ravens will add to their lead here.
And they get 3.
Once more as the kick's away. Irving now on the return. And and he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Buccaneers offense getting their final instruction before heading back onto the field. They'll do so with... Here's Mayfield working from the pistol. He'll look underneath here for Irving. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike. You never go broke taking a profit. And give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back, allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
On second down, Baker. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. He was trying to fit that one in to Mike Evans. And it'll be third down.
All that Drake you got in children. I be on my little mouse drill.
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. The big man, Nnamdi Madubuike, there for the sack.
He has to do a better job identifying where the pressure is coming from, Mike, before the ball is snapped. He's got to get this ball out of his hand, to his outlet, to his hot receiver. But then once he senses the pressure, he kind of panics, and it's an easy sack. It's going to bring up fourth down.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's fourth down. He'll go. Mayfield. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to have the Buccaneers first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drives moving. And then some.
It's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the fourth quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense get a little lackadaisical.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 4. Mayfield. Short throw there, pulled in by Evans.
A gain of 6. And a first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Baker to throw. That one is caught by Ibuka. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. And it's a gain of 19 to the 19-yard line.
And this completion certainly won't be changing the outcome of the game by any means, but I do think there is something to be said for teams that continue to fight. They continue to try to at least finish this game and have something to build off of going into next week.
And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline.
Out of bounds at the 15-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Here's a 2nd and 6. To throw is Mayfield. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Emeka Ibuka. Touchdown, Tampa. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. This will pay off with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up.
It's up and good. And the Bucs are able to cut into the deficit.
Buccaneers 28.
They need a a few bounces to go their way. They'll start right here, trying to get an onside kick.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
And the Ravens headed back out again. And you get a look at the numbers, they don't even tell the whole story. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. Here's Henry, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 9. On play action, here's Jackson. He'll tuck it and take off. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. He is dangerous when a play breaks down. A pickup of 18.
Mike, this is the element to the position that this guy brings that's just so unique across the league. Not only the speed, but his ability to operate in the open field as a runner. It is hard for a defense to plan for a guy like this.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd down at the Buccaneers' 13-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Jackson fires complete to Flowers. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
The quick passing game in the NFL, Mike, is so dependent on yards after the catch. You got to generate space with the scheme, and then it's up to the receiver to do the rest. In this case, nice job defensively, because this guy couldn't even get back to the original line of scrimmage.
And he'll take it on in. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Ravens. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
His kick is good, and the Ravens tack on one more to their lead.
Buccaneers 28.
Field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. To return is Tucker. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Buccaneers offense getting set to get back to work. They'll start out first down and they'll run with Irving. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
The tackle by Trenton Simpson. A 2-yard gain brings up 2nd down at the 32-yard line.
To throw is Mayfield. Out right and catch made. That's Ibuka. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. On the ground, it's Irving. He didn't need much, but I don't think he got there. Going to depend on the spot, but it looks like he is short.
It's 4th down.
The offense is out there, 4th and inches. Throwing is Mayfield. That is caught. He got Godwin. And he's going to have a Bucs first down. They managed to convert. That'll keep the drive alive.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
I got him. I got motion man. I got this.
Mayfield to throw it here on first down. Now, screen set up for Irvin. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
A gain of 7.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up third down.
A gain of a yard.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Pick up of 11 yards on that one. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
It's a gain of 11.
And that's a heck of a run there on 3rd and 1. So often these backs, they're just thinking, all right, just get 1 yard, pick up the first down. But not this guy. He's thinking, I know where the marker is, but I'm going to pick up as many yards after that as I can. That's exactly what he does. Fresh set of downs.
Quick slant into the hands of Luka. And he's close to another first down. Brought down just shy of the marker.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 20.
So it is a win here for the visitors, the Ravens. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That is the difference in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.